Well, I'm glad you're here. I must ask this question. I'm assuming most people understand English in the room, because I've heard a lot of different languages already spoken on the ship, and most everybody speaks English? Good, yeah? All right. I ask that question every cruise now. You never know. Nothing wrong with that, by the way, if you don't speak English. It's just that it's difficult for me, because that's all I speak. I remember I worked a lot in Europe for many years on ships, and one cruise we had 700 French people on board, and I have no problem with the French. Well, maybe a little. But in any case, they all, God love them, they didn't speak a word of English. And they all came to the show and they sat down front. And I know 5 words of French. French fries, French toast, menage a trois, soup du jour, and coupe de ville. After that, it was a hell of a fight. Little French guy down front going, oui, oui. I said, I think it's out to the left, sir. Don't forget to wash your hands. One cruise, we had 1,000 German people on board. And if you're from Germany, God love you, you're nice people. But if you have 1,000 Germans on a cruise, it means you have 500 old guys wearing a Speedo bathing suit for the entire voyage. Because that's the custom in Germany, to wear the Speedo. It's also the custom to wear 2 sizes too small for some reason, right? We had a guy 85 years old wearing a Speedo thong every day at the pool, right? That's what you want to see in the morning before your first cup of coffee, right? You don't need caffeine to wake up. You got Hans to give you a jolt. Huh? I can tell, babe. Come on, we haven't had breakfast. Come on. One cruise, 900 Italian people on board. Not from New York. The genuine Italians from Italy. You know? You think Italians from New York are loud. Where do you get the real products? And I say that in a nice way. All my friends are Italian. But Italian people live life. They're passionate. And if you go to Italy, it's even more that way. They enjoy every minute. They yell, they holler. They're the worst drivers in the history of civilization. If you ever get to Italy, just walk wherever you go. Don't get in a car with them. They drive 100 miles an hour on the sidewalk in that country. And the cars are so small in Italy, to drive one in the U.S., you'd have to become a Shriner. That's the only way you can do it legally. Put a hole in the roof, put a hat on, off you go. Huh? One cruise we sold out all British people. And I was panic-stricken, because the whole thing about, even though we share the same language, the British sense of humor, the American sense, I had the best time on that cruise. Because the British people, I'm not patronizing if you're British, you're wonderful, you never get mad. Every day, hello, good chip, smash, good chip, lovely, smashy, what, hello, good to see you, have a good day, lovely, good day, smashy, you know. I was in London, I saw a car accident. They get out of the car, oh, I believe we've struck each other. Perhaps we should have a cup of tea and exchange insurance papers. Wouldn't that be convenient? Have a car accident in Jersey. I'm going to kill you, your dog, and your mother, all right? And those are the women drivers in Jersey, am I right? And the Brits love to wait in line. They call it queuing. It's like a game for them. We had 1,300 Brits on this ship. They would walk around. If they saw 2 people standing together, it looked like a line, they would get in it. They were like, oh, I think it's a queue. It could be something exciting. Let's queue up. It could be something good. We'll have a good go. I told them I'm convinced in England that if a woman has triplets, by the 6th month of the pregnancy, the baby's already lined up, waiting, ready to go. They're ready to go. 3 months to go. Perhaps we should line up now. Should we be ready? Good to see you. Be careful when you go out. Don't trip. Hold on to the cord. They gave us a cord to hold on to here. Man, you should have saw high tea on that ship. All the British, because tea is like, whoa, you know, tea's like making love for the British. It's like, whoa, you know, everything's got to be perfect. And they're so proper, which is a lovely trait to have, because, you know, Americans were a little bit of a problem with British. In fact, somebody told me one time on a cruise that British people are so proper that when British people make love, they say, I believe I've arrived. I don't know if that's true. I'm not going to ask. None of my business.